there are two people who have been killed during a shootout between cash-in-transit robbers and a security company out in Boksburg. We understand the robbers bombed the cash vehicle. These are the latest visuals we have out of Boksburg, and then fled with an undisclosed amount of money.
On September 1st, a violent cash-in-transit robbery rocked Dawn Park, Boksburg. A silver Mercedes-Benz rammed into a CIT van, causing it to overturn onto a minibus taxi. Two bystanders were fatally shot, while passengers inside the taxi sustained injuries. 5 treated, 2 escaped unharmed. The assailants then detonated explosives on the cash vehicle and fled with an undisclosed amount of money amid a chaotic exchange of gunfire with security responders. The scene unfolded on Barry Marais Road, Dawn Park. Around 1 p.m., the gang's attack was swift and brutal. After the impact, the CIT van crashed into a minibus taxi, sending shockwaves through the area. Reports confirmed that 2 bystanders lost their lives, 5 taxi occupants were wounded and treated, and 2 escaped without injury. Immediately following the crash, explosives were used to blow open the cash vehicle. Gunfire erupted between the suspects and nearby security personnel, creating a harrowing atmosphere of danger. Footage from the scene shows an overturned van, billowing flames, and widespread panic as residents scrambled towards scattered cash. Despite police warnings, people moved dangerously close to the volatile scene. Authorities repeatedly urged the public not to approach or collect any money, emphasizing the serious risk involved. Boksburg and other parts of Gauteng have witnessed numerous high-profile CIT attacks. One prominent incident in May 2018 involved multiple G4S vehicles ambushed en route to Absa Bank, resulting in substantial criminal sentences. 5 perpetrators received a combined 150 years in prison for that attack. Additionally, a prior gang linked to violent CIT robberies was tracked down in Dawn Park in May 2025, ending in a gunfight where 2 suspects were killed. Still, the problem persists, with hundreds of CIT heists reported annually. In 2024 alone, over 200 such robberies were recorded, with Gauteng accounting for about 25% of those incidents. This tragedy in Dawn Park is another heartbreaking example of how dangerous and destructive CIT heists have become. In these moments, whether civilian, guard, or bystander, remember that your safety is more valuable than any amount of money.
Members of the public have been helping themselves to the remaining loot. Residents of Dawn Park have been urged to stay indoors and lock all gates as the robbers are still on the run. SAP spokesperson Dimakatso Nevulhulwi explains what happened.
2 bystanders were shot and killed during a cash-in-transit robbery that occurred at Barry Marais Road in Dawn Park on the 1st of September 2025. It is reported that a cash vehicle was bumped from the back by a silver Mercedes-Benz, causing the truck to capsize onto a quantum taxi which had 7 occupants. 5 of the occupants sustained injuries and were given medical treatment, while the other 2 escaped with no injuries. Approximately 8 suspects bombed the cash vehicle and fled with an undisclosed amount of cash.